Hello, people. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well. Hope you too. And welcome to this channel. Kindly, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to our channel. And for those who have already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys have supported me. We are almost 800 subscribers. Thank you for your support. So the other day we were talking about help, how you can get HELB waiver, but I talked about, I said that we are going to revisit this topic, and yeah, I want us to go through it so we can understand it better. So guys, it's good to understand that after you graduate, that is, HELB gives you 1 year since the day of graduation, okay, maybe to look for a job or anything like that. Then after 1 year, you are supposed to pay 1500 Kenyan shillings every month. If you fail to pay, there's a penalty. I can't remember the deadline of paying that 1500, but it's around, I think, between 5th and 15th of every month. So you're supposed to have paid your 1500 Kenyan shillings, and the amount you borrowed, it reduces. So the last time I checked, if you failed to pay your 1500 Kenyan shillings every month, the HELB people used to add 5k on top of what you owe them by that time. So let's say you had a loan of, let's say, 100k, and you're supposed to pay 1500 every month. If you fail to pay that 1500 every month, let's say like this, in this September, they are going to add 5k on top of what you owe them. So by the end of this month, you're going to owe them 100k and 105 Kenyan 100,000, yeah, Kenyan shillings. And it continues like that. If you fail to pay the next month, then they are going to add 5k. That's what I was told. I don't know if the terms have changed. So failing to pay your 1500 this September, you're going to pay 105k, and then if you fail to pay also on October, you're going to pay 110k, as in you owe them 110k. So that's how amount increases, and that's why you can hear some people have a HELB loan of more than maybe almost 0 point something m. Yeah, that's how they got to that. That's where they got to that point. And then it's also good to remember that okay, the HELB people don't care if you have a job or maybe if you have gotten a job or not, but they expect you to pay that money every month. So they set 1500 Kenyan. So HELB people expect you to either find a kibarua or maybe find a real job, or whichever the means you're going to use. Maybe if you have able parents can assist you, but they expect you to pay 1500 every month if you fail. So if you have not started, if you've never followed up, it's good to follow up so that you can understand how much you owe them. If they give you that penalty, how much they fine you every month per year, because things change. I don't know how much they have changed during that period. Yeah, and I think in Kenya we are good, because I remember in the United States, people are getting arrested for failing to pay that higher education loan that they got from the government. So we're in a better position here in Kenya, and I believe that we can manage. So guys, as I was telling you, this is, as you can see here, this is HELB's website, and this some of the frequently asked questions, and this is under loanees frequently asked questions, that is FAQs. And if you can see, they are saying that for each month that remains unpaid, you pay a fine of not less than 5,000 Kenyan shillings. That means, this is what I was talking about, like if you fail to pay by the deadline of that month, they are going to add 5k on top of what you already owe them. And if you've read this statement well, it means that this the least amount they can give you a penalty for. So I mean, they can fine you. So you can imagine if, so it means that there are those who get maybe a higher fine, maybe of more than 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah, so that's the need for you to do a follow-up. So now let's go to waiver. So here, this the student portal website. Let's look at the HELB waiver and interest rate. They've given a great description, I mean detailed description of how you can do it. So this for 2023 and 2024, and they are saying that you can get a 100% penalty waiver, and the HELB penalty waiver, for this one you need to go to the HELB website. Then under the HELB website, okay, first you have to sign in, and then after you log in. I mean, you have to create your own logins. Then after that, when you log in, you go to the main menu, whereby you are going to see online services. And then after selecting the online services, you can click on the penalty waiver. As you can see, they have explained. Alternatively, guys, you can go to your Google search and then search how to apply for HELB waiver. Then we can see there are so many answers there. So we can take the first one, which is from tuko.co.ke, and then they are telling us the first step for you to do is to go to search for HELB. That is so you can go to the portal. Then when you go to the portal, you enter your login credentials and then you click login. Then from there, when you get to the portal, you can go to on top there is online services. You select the online services. Then after selecting the online services, then you go to penalty waiver or waiver offer. Then you can select. Then you select take this offer to proceed. So let's click for more. So it's loading. This Tuko's website, they have explained this in much detailed manner, or maybe let's say in a much better way for us to understand. Yeah, so the article was made in 2021, if I'm not wrong, but it was made in 2021 but updated in 2023. So which means the information provided here is still useful and up to date. So we were up to the step. So let's go to where. So don't forget, they have also included here that you get a penalty of 5,000 Kenyan shillings for every month that you will fail to pay the loan that you HELB. And by the way, the HELB people do this lawfully. And as you can see, the Tuko article says that according to HELB Act 1995, Section 15, 1 and 2, that's why you find that law. Yeah, of that for every individual who fails to pay the loan which has matured, you get 5,000 Kenyan shillings penalty. Yeah, so let's go to we were onto the waiver application. So yeah, so we are there. So the first step we said is to go to the browser. That is, you can search for HELB. Then when you select HELB or go to the website direct, if you have the link address, then you go to their portal. Then after going to their portal, you need to have logins. If you don't have, you can create. Then after that, once you get to the portal, you need to go to select where there are online services. On top of that portal, you're going to see while you navigate into that website. Then under online services, then you select the penalty waiver offer. Then after selecting that, you'll select take this offer to proceed. Then after that, you'll be asked to choose your preferred payment method. For instance, you have M-Pesa, you can pay through M-Pesa, credit, deposits, bank transfers. And by the way, for me, I paid using M-Pesa, if I'm not wrong, the lump sum money, and that's how I completed paying my HELB loan, but that's through the waiver that gave me. Yeah, so then number 7, they are saying that you submit the request option below to complete the process. Finally, you can click on print penalty waiver button for a request for a request slip. Yeah, so if you get that, you can present to them, and then they're going to give you a certificate. I have mine already, yeah, since 2017. And yeah, I don't know if you can get them on Huduma centers or maybe through the online, but for me, I had to go to the offices to get it. By that time, they didn't have it, but I applied through online. After visiting the offices, they advised me to go to their portal, and yeah, you can do a lot of things on their portal. Yeah, so you're going to get help, and yeah, that's it. So guys, I hope that you're going to take this thing serious. Yeah, you can ignore the loan for now, but later in life it's going to affect you in one way or the other, because maybe for instance, you can land a job that interests you so much, but they'll need you to have their certificate, I mean the HELB certificate or something else, maybe whichever deal that you're going to get, but you will be denied that opportunity just because you failed to pay your HELB loan. And then there's no need, because you can imagine the penalty that they are giving you. Imagine every month 5k. I was telling you that mine moved from 30 something k to 80 something k, so you can imagine that's around 50k that I was not supposed even to pay, because if I approached the HELB people initially, I could have realized that there are these penalties and I could have avoided them. And yeah, so that is ignorance according to them and according to the law of Kenya. Because even today, if you're caught stealing and you go to the judge, asks you why you are stealing, and then you say that you didn't know stealing is wrong, yeah, the judge will say that is ignorance of the law. So yeah, so in this case also avoid the same thing, avoid this ignorance, and you can start making a payment. 1,500 per month is not that much. Yeah, and you can you can afford it irrespective of the hustle you are doing at this moment. So guys, I hope you have learned today something, and yeah, if you have something you want us to discuss, or maybe I'm not perfect, I've also done research, and also some of the information I'm giving you, I got it 5 years back, so I stand to be corrected. And yeah, let's continue learning together, educating one another, and yeah, we're going to make our country better. Bye guys, thank you. Kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed. Bye bye.